All right. Hey team, Coach Stephanie here. It is a beautiful Sunday, 7th. Super happy to be here with you guys today. Today's practice is going to be a little more mellow, a little stretchy. We're going to flow, but we're not going to see like the kind of hardcore stuff that we might normally on a Sunday. One, because we're getting ready to get back into the gym. Yay! Communication coming soon. And two, we've had, I don't know about you, but I felt like we've had a big week. We've had a big week kind of all around. So this practice is going to help kind of move through any stress, stiffness, anything that you feel like you might be holding on to. We're going to go head to toe. We're going to find lots of space in joints, muscles, and all this. We're going to do all the fun stuff, and we're going to breathe. But we're going to make sure that this is a nice way to recover from the week that we've been having and kind of prepare you for the week coming up, because we're opening on Friday. Hi, happy Sunday to you too. So really excited about that. So let's go ahead and get onto your mat. We're going to start on our shins, and then we're going to go from there. All right, let's do this. Okay. All right. So let's find a seat on the shins. If this is uncomfortable for you today, go ahead, just sit on your butt, or any way that's comfortable. We're just going to use this as our first kind of entrance into focusing on our breathing, making sure everything feels good. So hands on the thighs, roll the shoulders down the back, sit up tall, close the eyes. And we'll just begin to breathe in and out through the nose. So all I want you to do is just close the mouth and let that breath happen. Start to notice anything that you feel, whether you're having a hard time creating an even inhale and exhale. If you feel as though the breath is really shallow, like high up in the chest, or if it's starting to come from deep within the belly. And just become aware of kind of what's happening, so that we can begin to move through some of those places that might feel a little stuck, and into a breathing rhythm that is smooth, maybe a little longer than your normal, kind of say on the 3 to 5 count side. And something that feels a little bit more, not so passive like a normal breath, but a little bit more active, something that you have control over, something that you are keeping track of. So you are constantly focusing your attention on that inhale and exhale to make sure that it's on, that the breath is long, that it's starting from the pit of the belly, that it feels smooth and not stuck. So let's take just a couple of cycles of breath, just really making sure to open up those ribs. So then on your next inhale, really try to actively press those ribs out, make some more space. On the exhale, let everything soften. Inhale to expand. Inhale, let go. Last one, big inhale. And exhale. Continue flowing with this breath, and we're going to use that breath to kind of guide our movement today. So on your next inhale, hands and knees, rounds of cat-cow. So with the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the belly with the chest. And exhale to round, press through the palms. Inhale, belly drops and the tailbone up. And exhale to round, chin draws in. More cycle. Inhale, drop the belly with the chest. Exhale to round. Now finding a neutral position with the spine. Just go ahead, keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Inhale, walk the hands out in front, coming into puppy dog. So with the arms straight and the palms pressing down on your exhale, draw the chest towards the mat. And breathe. Now walking the hands back underneath you. Let's send your right foot out to the right, and on your exhale, draw the hips down towards your right heel. You can go ahead and bring your forearms down to the floor. Our right leg is out to the right with the toes forward. We're looking for a nice little inner thigh stretch here. Inhale, coming back to the hands and knees. Exhale, left foot out, steps out to the left, and drop those hips down to the right heel. Coming onto the forearms. Again, we're looking for that inner left thigh. Inhale, back onto the hands and knees. Tucking the toes under on your exhale. Let's go downward facing dog. Ooh, all right. And this first down dog, just pedal out the feet. So bend one knee, draw the opposite heel down. Just going to kind of move around just a bit in this down dog to loosen all of that stuck tissue up. All right, on your next inhale from downward facing dog, just walk the hands back towards the feet. We're going to go ragdoll. So soft bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, and we're just going to let the torso hang. So as you let the torso hang, try to drop that neck, let the head just hang, the shoulders hang. You can sway side to side. You can shake the head yes and no. Those feet right underneath your hips. You're going to bend your knees and place your fingertips on the floor, just a couple inches in front of those toes. Now from here, let's go ahead and try to straighten out the right leg, keep the left knee bent. Inhale, gently lift the chest, and then exhale, a little twist, so right arm up. This doesn't have to be too extreme, just give me a nice little twist. We're just opening the chest here towards the right. And then exhale, release your right hand down. Switch the bend in the knees. Inhale, a little lift of the chest. And exhale, left arm up and twist. And exhale to release the hands down. And then inhale, let's bring it out to downward facing dog. All right, with those hands, shoulders distance, feet, hips distance. You're going to press through the palms, turn the triceps, point towards the toes. And as you press your chest towards those heels, try to get those hips up. All right, inhale to lift the right leg up. You're going to bend the knee, open the hip. And you're going to reach that right knee up towards the ceiling. And just play around here. You can make big circles with the knees. Anything that feels good. Go ahead and place your right foot down. Next, inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, open the hip. So same thing, reach that knee up towards the ceiling. You can find some movement here. Square the hips, extend the left foot. And exhale, bring the left foot back down. Inhale to look forward. And exhale, bend the knees. Just walk the feet to the top of the mat. Feet come together. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lift up halfway, and we'll hold here. So on this halfway lift, hands anywhere that allow you to flatten your back. So if your hamstrings are really tight today, you may find that hands on the thighs is all you got, which is totally okay. So hands on wherever you can. You're going to take that tailbone and reach it back at the same time. Top of the head's moving forward. Hold here. Breathe. And exhale to release your hands to the floor. Now inhale, standing all the way up. Reach those arms all the way overhead. Then exhale, we'll reach here right back down. Hands back onto the shins, find that halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, full plant the hands, and let's step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Bring the left knee down. So from here, we're going to keep this right big toe down. Your right knee is going to hug in towards the midline or towards your right shoulder. All right, going through a little flow here. On your exhale, take your right elbow and try to reach it down towards the floor. Inhale, reach the arm up and twist. Exhale, elbow down inside of that right foot. Inhale, open up and twist. Last one, exhale, bring the elbow down. Inhale, twist. We're going to hold here now. You're going to take your right knee and hug it in towards your belly a little bit. And as you do that, you might find a little bit more space to twist. Keep rolling your right ribs back. And exhale, release your right hand down. Shimmy your right foot towards the center. Hips go back, half split. So turn your right toes up towards the ceiling. Take that tailbone and scoot it back just like we did in our halfway lift. Keep lifting and extending the chest forward. Taking your left hand and placing your left fingertips, starting at the very left edge of the mat. The closer the hand gets to the foot, the harder this is going to be. So on your inhale, try to lift that chest up, and then exhale, we're going to twist. Right arm reaches back. Okay? Again, the closer that left hand is to the leg, the more you're going to feel this in the outer hip. Exhale. Release your hands down, rebend the front knee, and let's step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down. Okay, so again, keeping the left big toe down and the left knee kind of hugging in towards the left shoulder. Inhale or exhale, you're going to bring your left elbow down towards the floor. So exhale here. And then inhale the twist, reach that left arm. And exhale, bring that elbow down inside of the front foot. And then inhale, reach it back and twist. Exhale down towards the floor with the elbow. Inhale the twist, and then from the twist, I want you to now hold here. You're going to bring that left knee in a little closer towards the belly. That'll give you a little more room to twist. Exhale, release your left hand down. You're going to shimmy your left foot towards the midline. Straighten out the left leg, and then point the left toes to the side. And again, we're reaching our chest forward, extending our tailbone back. So taking your right fingertips, we're going to start at the very right edge of the mat, and if you want to adjust closer towards your left thigh or left leg, totally feel free to do that. Inhale, lift the chest, and then on your exhale, you're going to reach that left arm back one more time, twist. So feel a nice little outer hip stretch. Exhale, release your left hand down. We're going to rebend the front knee, step it back to downward facing dog. All right, inhale, look forward. And exhale, bend the knees, and then walk the feet to the mat. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, let's go all the way up to stand, arms overhead. And exhale, let's just release your hands back down. Before we go back through our flow, we're going to get into the neck and shoulders just a bit. So we're going to separate our feet so that they're right underneath you so you have a comfortable balance. You're going to take your right hand, wrap it around your lower back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears, and then you're going to take your left ear, and on your exhale, draw it down towards your left shoulder. Now with a neutral chin, you'll feel this right at the top edge and outer edge of the neck. From here, we can draw the chin down a little or up to find the most effective position for this stretch. So today feels pretty good all through for me. All right, bring your head back up. Let's release, and on your exhale, left hand wraps around. Make sure those shoulders are away from the ears, and then take this right ear and draw it down. Woo! So my left side is the tight side. Okay, so neutral chin to start. I can already tell. And then if you want to play around with the angle of the chin, either draw it down towards the chest or up. Yeah, see. For me to angle here, I'm getting a really big spot. So just work through what you're feeling to find the right position. All right, inhale, bring the head back up. Go ahead and release your left arm. And then either keep the feet as they are, or if you want to bring them underneath you for balance, we're going to do one more shoulder thing. You're going to go right elbow under. Okay? So with the elbow under, if you don't have the flexibility, you can keep the hands kind of as you see them here, kind of not connected. Or if you can get those palms to wrap all the way around, let's try for that. Okay? Whichever version you're working with today, shoulders away from the ears, elbows lift, hands pull away from the face, and then we find that stretch. Now, if you need a little more, or if you're not quite feeling it enough in the traps in the middle of the back, you can round that upper back slightly and then draw the chin down. Okay? I'm actually going to just stay with the classic version because I'm definitely feeling the stretch. Okay, go ahead, gently unwind. Now we're going to go second side. So now left elbow under. We'll wrap the hands around or allow the hands to just, you can also grab fingers. Really the main point we want to focus on here is drawing those shoulders away from the ears before we elevate the elbows, because that's going to put the stretch in the right spot. Okay? And then if you pull the hands forward away from the face, you may get a little more. Ooh, I am good right here. Right, go ahead and gently unwind. Yikes. Oh. Then just do a couple shoulder rolls back. So bring the shoulders up towards the ears and then roll them back. And then we'll do a couple forward. So just trying to get a little looser. All right, cool. All right, let's go back to that flow. Feet together. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Hands on the shins. Inhale, bring it up halfway. Exhale, full plant with hands. Let's go to downward facing dog. All right, inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps between the hands. Keep your fingertips on the floor. Start by dropping the hips down a little bit more as you extend your back leg. And then lift the chest up. Now we've created a really nice long line here so that we can twist. Left fingertips stay on the outer left edge of the mat. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Now we open up to hold. Okay? So we're really trying to roll the right ribs back, pulling our right knee in towards the midline to kind of help create a little more leverage. Exhale, bring your right hand down and straighten out that right leg. Now you can hop the back foot up a couple inches if that's helpful. It's not necessary for the position we're in today. That's just kind of up to you and what you're able to hold in balance. All right, on your exhale, just step it back, down facing up. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, let's step the left foot forward between the hands. Fingertips stay on the floor. Make sure we're bringing those hips down as we're lifting the chest up. Keeping your right fingertips on the floor. Next inhale, lift. Exhale, open up, reach the left arm up. Again, pull the left knee in towards the midline to help leverage your knee to twist. Exhale, both hands come down. Now we straighten out the front leg. Again, you can hop the back foot up a little bit. We're going to go into our fold. Good. On your next exhale, plant the palms, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Let's walk the feet back to the top of the mat. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Arms touch overhead. And exhale, just release those hands back down. Now we're going to get into those hips. Okay, so in this flow, we've done a little bit of hip work, but we've mostly tackled kind of hamstrings, back, and some twisting. So now that our spine is loose, let's do a little bit more work. So step your feet into your squat position. If you need it a little wider because it feels tight today or for whatever reason, go with wider. As long as your heels are flat, then we're good. Okay? So with your feet in your squat position, on your next exhale, sit those hips back and let's come down into a squat. So this squat right now is a stretchy squat. So a couple breaths just to move around. So I have tight ankles. I was a ballet dancer as a kid, teen for like a long time. So I have really tough ankle mobility. So I like to put my chest on the thigh and kind of push forward while keeping my heels flat. Good. All right. Now from here, with those heels flat, you can either go fists or push your palms together. You're going to take your elbows into the inner knees. You're going to press your knees out as you draw your hands towards your chest. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of slightly release. Let's try that again. Press the elbows into the knees and the hands to the chest. And exhale, soften one more time. Inhale, press, lift the chest. And exhale to soften. Okay? Now we're going to take this left shoulder inside of the left knee. Place the left palm down on the floor. Inhale to kind of lift the chest. And here we go for our twist. Exhale, reach your right arm up. Okay? You're going to, like we've done so far, roll those right ribs back. Open up. And exhale, bring your right hand down. Let's switch right shoulder inside the knee, right palm down. Inhale to lift the chest and then exhale, twist. Reach the left arm back. And exhale to release. Now go ahead, straighten those legs and fold. Let's bring your feet in just a teeny tiny bit now. We're going to go into our squat and fold little sequence, okay? Take your peace fingers, first and middle finger, and if you can, you're going to grab the inner edges of your big toes, okay? Toes forward on this helps a lot, but if you need to turn your toes out a little bit, that is totally cool. All right, on your exhale, we're going to hold on to the big toes, squat down, knees out, chest up. Inhale, straighten the legs and fold. Exhale, hips down into our squat, chest up. Next inhale, straighten and fold. One more time, hips down, squat. Exhale, lift, and inhale, straighten and fold. All right, bring our hands to the hips with a flat back. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good. All right, step your feet together. Back to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's dive it forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lift the pathway. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Let's go to downward facing dog. Step back. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Let's come back to this position. So fingertips down the floor, hips down, chest up. Inhale. And exhale, reach your right arm up, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, hands down. And inhale. Bring your hands over your head, torso over the hips for a lunge, or a high lunge. So try to pull those ribs in. Next exhale, open your arms out like a T. Inhale to find a little more length through your spine. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Keep those hips pointing forward. Twist to the left. Inhale, brings you forward. Reach the arms up. And on your exhale, listen carefully. We're going to bring your left knee to your chest. Here we go. Exhale. Bring your knee to your chest. Good. Whoa. A little balance check here. We're going to come into eagle. So we've done the arms before. Left thigh is going to go over the right thigh. If you can wrap your toe around the right calf, cool. If not, just let that foot hang out. Then we're going to go left elbow under, like we did to stretch out the traps. And now we're in what's called our eagle, our full eagle balance. Okay? So if you're in the balance, sit the butt down a little bit more. So you can lift the chest up a little higher. Next, inhale, unwind everything, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's dive it forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands back to downward facing dog. Let's go second side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward between the hands. Let's hold here, fingertips on either side of the front foot. Hips down, chest up. Inhale. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, rising up, arms overhead, lunge. All right, next exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, through center. Keep those hips pointing forward. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, bring hips forward, arms up. Next exhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your chest. All right, here we go. Right knee up. Okay. And the right thigh goes over. Again, if you can hook the toes, go for that. If not, just let it hang out. Okay. And then we're going to go right elbow under. That eagle arm position. You're going to drop the hips down. Lift the chest up. Unwind, feet together, arms overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Hands on the shins, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog. All right, now look forward between the hands, bend the knees, and on your exhale, let's walk the feet to the top of the left. Hands back onto the shins, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, release your arms down towards your sides. All right, right foot takes a big step to the back of the mat, coming into a wide stance. So I want us to try to keep our toes forward. We're going to do a variety of different movements with this foot position. Inhale, arms up. Then exhale. Let's dive it forward, hands to the floor, relax it. So shift a little bit more weight toward your toes, take the tailbone, curl it up towards the ceiling, and then let the rest of the spine hang. And just breathe through this. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway. Your fingertips there. And on your exhale, reach your right arm up. Now imagine you've got your favorite meal glass of wine, water, whatever it is, something that you don't want to fall. It's sitting on your lower back. When you twist, it it stays on your lower back because you have not allowed too much movement in the hips on this twist. So we're just thinking about opening those right ribs to allow this twist to happen. Bringing your right hand down. Inhale, lift up halfway once more, and then exhale, left arm up. Again, thinking of that level hip position. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, walk the hands over towards that right foot and try to lay that torso over towards that right shin. Inhale, walk the hands through center, and then exhale, try to reach the shin over towards the left toes. The chest over towards the left toes. Bringing yourself back through center. Let's bring those fingertips to the floor once more time. Inhale, lift the chest up halfway, and then exhale, you're going to bend your left knee. Shift your hips to the left. We're looking for a little inner thigh stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale through center. One more each side. Exhale, bend. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the other side. Inhale, straighten. Hands to the hips with a flat back. Inhale, rise up. What you're going to do is just step yourself back to the top of the mat. All right, we're going to bring it on down to the floor slowly here. So with your feet together, inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, full plant the hands. Let's step to downward facing dog. Right. Pigeon first before we go anywhere. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Place the shin onto the mat. And let's scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot this left leg back. All right, from here, you can stay. You can drop to the forearms. This is one of your, this is probably the king of all hip stretches, at least for me, because it does so much, and the glutes are such a huge muscle group. So if there's any pose that you take away from this that you try to do a little more regularly, it's this one. Okay? And there's lots of variations for this, but stretching the glutes is a really nice way to keep the hamstrings, which are below, and the lower back, which is above, feeling really loose, mobile, and ready to go. And remembering, too, that there's a moment where the body will accept. Your mind is made up. You've told yourself that you're going to be in this position. But your body sometimes hasn't caught up. So it's going to hold on to tension until one moment it's like, oh, okay. So if you can tune into that feeling, you'll be able to tell when that happens. And when that happens, you can stay in the stretch for another 30 seconds or so, and then you're good. All right, inhale onto the hands. Let's take it back down facing dog. Woo. Yes, that's good. All right, let's do the second side. Inhale, left lifts. Exhale, shin forward, so left knee towards left wrist. Scoot the right leg back. And again, drop down in the position that allows you to find that moment, right? That moment when your body's like, all right, I'll ease out into this, and I'm with you. Just breathe here, so if you can allow that breath to invite the body to accept the stretch it's in. Maybe so. breath like that. Sit down and doesn't go. And let's just do a couple breath cycles here. We'll just move it around, wiggling it out. If you'd like a little extra lat stretch, starting with your feet in a neutral position. Inhale, heels will lift a little higher. And exhale, drop the heels over to the right. As you do that, press into the left palm and lift the hips. You're going to get a beautiful side stretch out of this. Inhale, bring the heels through center. Heels up. Exhale, heels other side. So again, pressing through the right palm, keeping the hips reaching towards the ceiling. That's going to help open up that whole side body. Inhale, bring the hips or the heels back to your center. And a nice exhale, bring the knees down. Let's swing the feet around. Start closing it out. All right. So before we get onto the back, we're going to take your feet. We're going to come into a diamond position. So bring the soles of the feet together, but not so as close as you can to your hips and not so far out that the legs are straight. We want to create kind of the halfway position. So soles of the feet together. I'm going to interlace my fingers. I'm going to wrap them around the outer edges of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, try to get the forehead down to the heels. And if you round your spine, that's totally okay. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And let's place those feet flat on the floor. Hands are going to go behind you. One more shoulder stretch before on the back. So coming into reverse table. Inhale, straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Lift the hips. We're going to hold here for 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the hips down. The arms out in front of you, and then let's slowly, on an exhale, go all the way down onto our back. When we get there, pull those knees into the chest and give them a squeeze. From here, keep your right knee in, extend your left leg onto the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts, extend to the ceiling, and they're going to interlace the hands. The fingers are around the back of the right thigh, knee or calf, whatever you can grab for a nice little stretch here. And exhale, bend your right knee, scoot the hips over to the right a little bit, and then exhale, right knee falls to the opposite side for a final twist. Reaching your right arm out. Let gravity do some work here. Inhale, bring your knee back to center. And now we'll switch. So extend your right leg on the floor. Next inhale, left leg up. Grab for what you can. So that we're getting a hamstring stretch here, but it doesn't need to be super, super intense. Just closing it out. So bending your left knee, scoot the hips over to the left, and your exhale, that knee will fall to the opposite side as you extend your left arm out. Final twist. Inhale, bring your left knee back through center. All right, from here, let's extend both legs out and flat onto the mat. Arms will go alongside the waist. Pick your shoulder blades up just a little bit off the mat. Bring them together and away from the ears so that as you place your shoulder blades back down, your chest feels a little more open and you have a lot of space along the neck so that we can breathe a little bit easier here. So let's take one inhale through the nose all together. Open the mouth side out. And closing the mouth once more. Breathing through the nose. This is our final resting pose. What I want you to do here is use this as an opportunity to create space in your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, wherever you need space. Space for yourself, space for others, whatever it is. So use this as a time to let go of the extra tension so that we can show up, be there with whoever needs it in our life, whether we need time for ourselves or time for others. And as we breathe here, just let the ground support you, the breath naturally flow. And we'll just sit or lay here in our final rest for a few more minutes. Stay here as long as you want. If you're with me, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, full body stretch like you're waking up in the morning. And then rolling over to the right side or gently rolling up to a seat. Have everybody, if you're with me, meeting here. When you get to your comfortable seat, sit up tall, hands will stay on the knees or in the lap anywhere that's comfortable. Keeping the eyes closed, final few moments here. The yoga practice has this incredible ability to unite. It unites us within, it unites us with community, it unites us with our fellow humans. So when you're on your mat and you're taking time for yourself, you step off that mat with that same united feeling. Carry that with you and give that to others. Have this within you now. So thank you to those of you with me live this morning. Thank you those of you that are watching this anytime after that. It's a pleasure to be here and practice with you guys every week. Our schedule is going to be changing, so please check your email inbox, or if you don't have access to our CrossFit Humanity programming, please shoot me an email, Stephanie at CrossFit Humanity, or just leave a question notes below, and I'll give you all the information as to where these classes are going to be now. And they'll still be on YouTube, but we're going to be changing the program a little bit. So this is wonderful, wonderful. So thank you for being here and taking the time. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay safe. Go with love, and we will see you soon. And the gym, CrossFit Humanity, is opening on June 12th. So check the website for all the details on that. It's very exciting. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.